Today marks 5 years since a 5-year-old girl in Hawkins County disappeared. Today, Summer Wells would be 10 years old.
The search for Summer made national headlines and to this day remains a mystery. 10 News anchor Brittany Bailey spoke with the sheriff leading the investigation from the start and now set to retire, unable to close a case he worked years to solve.
This was one of those cases that struck a nerve and not only took over the Rogersville community, but also the online community, with speculation reaching a fever pitch at times. People pointed fingers at the parents, blamed law enforcement, and came up with endless theories about what really happened. But 5 years later, we still don't have answers. This was day one back in June of 2021. 5-year-old Summer Wells was missing and the clock was ticking.
We have a total of 41 agencies involved in being represented in the search for Summer Wells.
Summer's father, Don Wells, said at the time that his daughter was out planting flowers with her mom and grandmother, but then went inside to play with her toys.
So she went down there and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked. I mean, we're looking at everything, crossing every T, dotting every I, and turning every stone.
Sheriff Ronnie Lawson remembers that day well. He had to rush from home to the scene on his wedding anniversary.
We had a lot of people show up in a short period of time. We were hoping that we would find her before dark.
You did?
We did.
It wasn't long after that the trail went cold, but the sheriff says the case never did.
It happened under my watch, and it was very important that we find her. And people says it was a cold case or that we really didn't care. We exhausted every avenue we could, every resource, trying to find her, and we're still looking. It was a lot of pressure and still is.
It's a pressure that's been complicated by the glare of the media spotlight, the online conspiracy theories, and the challenging relationship with the Wells family.
We never really got to talk to them to any length. So I really don't know. Sometimes I feel like they knew something, but I don't know for sure. I feel like her family could have watched her better, paid more attention to her. If she was as active as that, her that small, should have paid more attention to her. Even her brothers.
We asked Don Wells directly about those allegations of his family's involvement when we spoke with him back in 2024.
So you can say you had nothing to do with your daughter's disappearance?
I absolutely can.
2 years later, not much in the case has changed, but tips are still coming in. The sheriff says 19 in just the last month, and both local and state investigators are still pleading for anyone with information to come forward.
We never imagined her case would remain unsolved 5 years later. We have made progress over the last year, but there are still many unanswered questions.
Well, I just know that I'm retiring, but I don't want them to stop looking for Summer. I want somebody to find her, even if it's not me.
Do you feel like you'll ever see your daughter again?
Eventually. I don't know about in this life, but eventually, yeah.
Many people also have asked for an update on Summer's 3 older brothers. Well, the parents signed over their parental rights to the state. Sheriff Lawson tells me he checks in on the boys often and says they're doing well. Back to you.
Thank you, Brittany. We did reach out to Summer's dad for an interview. Through a family spokesperson, he sent us a statement saying, "Candace and I would like to thank each person who cares about our daughter, Summer. Your kindness and prayers mean a lot. We know that only God can restore our family. We love you, Summer, Waylon, Wyatt, and Josie. God always wins. God bless all of you."